Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with my Lavender and Speckles scents haul. This was from her kind of mini holiday, mini pre-order at the end of November. I think it was the Saturday before Thanksgiving, if I remember right. And today is December 13th that I'm filming this. So this was very, very fast of a turnaround. Really excited to share with you guys today what I have. I really don't have that much. I kept it small and most of everything is not new to me. They are repeats, but I do have one new scent this go around. But let's get into the paperwork stuff first. Like always, an invoice, which is super appreciated. We have the thank you card from Beth and Matt, and then the wax melting instructions on the back. So she has the two different formulas, the parasoy and the olive oil, so has instructions for those, and then her business card with her website on this side. I will say this was packaged incredibly cute. It had little Christmas wrapping paper. I like to unpack all of my boxes when I get them because I like everything to kind of air out a little bit and not have all the crinkling and stuff on camera if I can. But she always packages amazing. I got one sample and it is in the Besties sample, which is a blend of sophisticated and French bourbon. So this was a sample that Beth so kindly did for Summer and I. In the October pre-order, I had the French bourbon sampler and Summer had the sophisticated sampler. And so we were like, what if we had a scent that was the two of those together? Because those oils, I think, sound like they would go really well together. So Beth was so kind. And if you purchased one of those samplers back in October, you got a Besties sample. And so she sent me another one for this order. Maybe that's not going to focus. There we go. So I'm really grateful because now I have 3 of these. And so I probably can put this in a larger space. This is her olive oil formula and it throws. This is such a pretty mix. You get a little bit of the French bourbon. You get that perfumey sophisticated. Sophisticated is the Angel Share perfume type. If you're unaware, I do have some sophisticated blends, so just to kind of put into context what that scent smells like, it's a warm, kind of musky perfume. I'm not sure what all is comprised note-wise of it, but this combination is everything. I'm so grateful that she did the sample for our samplers and that I was able to grab another. So thank you so much, Beth, for that sample. So like I said, most of what I have here are repeats, but just one repurchase. I picked up everything in the souffle size. So I went into her pre-order planning on picking up souffles, but then when I got in there, I checked out, kind of did my thing, and then I was looking at my total and I was like, that was not correctly priced. Souffles are supposed to be $5.50 and they were $4. And so I was like, oh man. So I messaged Beth like, hey, something is up with the pricing here. And she said that she knew and she was going to put out a post on Facebook. Apparently I don't know if it was a glitch and they decided just to go with it, but they kept the souffles at $4, which you guys, I don't know how many ounces these are, but that was like $1 an ounce or something. It was crazy good prices. So I'm so sweet of Beth and Matt to do that. And I want to say that in this video because I feel like that is a testament to who they are as people, who they are as a vendor. They could have raised the price. They could have, I don't know. They could have not done what they did, but they were so generous and they left the souffles at $4. So I just wanted to give that shout out. If you are looking for a vendor that not only makes great wax, but has great customer service and is just all around a really fantastic person, I hope that you try Lavender and Speckles because I could not recommend her shop enough. But let's get into the wax. I picked up all 4 of the bourbon scents that were offered. So it looks like she picked a couple of scents from each of the samplers that were offered in the October pre-order and brought them so you could buy bigger sizes. Obviously I'm biased, but I loved the bourbon sampler, and so I grabbed souffles in every scent that she was offering. So first up we have vanilla, French bourbon, and pie crust. This one was one of my absolute favorites from the sampler. One, because I love the French bourbon, obviously, but her pie crust oil, you guys, it is unbelievable. It's one of those pie crusts that you really can smell. I mean, I smell the pie crust stronger than I smell the bourbon right on first sniff with this. It is so good. And I don't know if I could pop this out easy or not. Yeah. I want to be careful. This is a softer formula. Yeah, the pie crust is so good. I'm getting hints of the vanilla bourbon, but it's not super strong right now. I do find that her olive oil formula is a little bit harder to kind of smell on cold to get a good idea of what all the scents, all the oils, once they mingle, smell like. But this formula performs amazing. And these are fresh pours as well, like I said. They're no more than like 2 weeks old. So I'm confident that the bourbon will come out more. And I'm pretty sure it did strongly on the other one I have of this scent. But you guys, I could not recommend her pie crust enough. If you like pie crust and you want a pie crust that stands out, that you can actually really smell, try Beth's, because it is fantastic. Next bourbon one is the Sophisticated Beach Marshmallow and Bourbon. So this is similar, obviously, to the Besties sampler, but it has the addition of Beach Marshmallow, which is her Beach Nights type. I love her Beach Nights type. So you get the Sophisticated and the bourbon, but you're getting that creamy vanilla kind of salty sea air beach marshmallow. And I'm picking that up very strongly, which is good because I would think that that one might be a scent that would be overpowered by the Sophisticated and the bourbon. But it just sweetens it up a little bit and it makes it a little bit fresher. The bourbon and the Sophisticated are kind of deeper, muskier fragrances, and the beach marshmallow is more kind of fresh and bright. So I think that one is balanced really well. I'm gonna have to stop taking them out of the souffle tin because my hands are gonna be so greasy by the time we get done with this. Bourbon and Black Sea. This one was one of my favorites. I mean, all of them, honestly. I don't know why I'm trying to say that, but I loved how fresh this one was. Her Black Sea is a very kind of fresh, aquatic, body care leaning scent to me. And so adding that in with the bourbon, this is the type of bourbon that you would want to melt on maybe like a spring, summer night where you're sitting down in the evening, the sun's still out, but maybe it's going down, you're having your bourbon, but there's a lot of fresh air around you. It's summertime, it's springtime. It's not cozy winter cabin, Christmas tree, curl up by the fire bourbon. It is just a little bit fresher and like you're enjoying an evening cocktail sitting out on your patio or something. I love the freshness that this gives, and it's really unique compared to the rest of the scents because it is so fresh. So excited to have a larger size of that. And then the last of the bourbon ones that I grabbed is Bourbon, Books, and Vanilla Musk. Now, you guys, this one was hands down my favorite one. This Books oil is exceptional. I think it's the bibliotech type, if that's right. And it's a similar oil, or maybe it's the same oil, I don't know, to what Tiffany from Teddy Bees uses in Order of the Maesters. Very similar type of vibe. You get that kind of book note, antique-y, slightly dusty, but then you get the bourbon. This is like you're sitting in a library and you just have, it doesn't smell like leather, but I'm picturing leather furniture, a man sitting in the library with his bourbon, and he is reading like an old book, you know, not a newly published paperback, but an old kind of like classic novel, and you're getting kind of that old book smell, and then the sweetness and kind of the warmth from the French bourbon. This is so good. If you like book type blends, I would highly recommend this one. So those are the 4 from the bourbon. I picked up 3 of the 4 from the sophisticated sampler. So she offered sophisticated and Wicked Vanilla Woods type. So Wicked Vanilla Woods is a Bath and Body Works type, and I do have Wicked Vanilla Woods from Beth on its own. It is just a really pretty perfumey vanilla fragrance. So I thought a perfumey vanilla with an already perfumey sophisticated, it's beautiful. The Wicked Vanilla Woods, I think, adds a lot of sweetness to the scent. And I love these scents. Honestly, all of these I'll probably melt in my bedroom. The Bourbon Books Vanilla Musk, I might do more in the open concept, especially on a day where maybe it's a Saturday or Sunday and I'm like just chilling at home and reading or whatever, just having a rot day, like we like to say, where you don't have much on your to-do list and you kind of just veg out on the couch, watch some TV, read your book, you know. I think I could do that in the open concept. The rest of them I'll probably melt in my bedroom. This is so feminine and beautiful and just so pretty. Summer and Beth did an amazing job coming up with blends for sophisticated. Summer is just a really good blender. She comes up with great scent oil combinations, great names. She should, if we didn't have so much wax, I think she would be a great wax vendor because she really truly knows her stuff. Sophisticated and By the Fireplace type. Love this one. 2 perfumes put together, and I think these 2 perfumes are very similar. I actually have not the real version of both of these, but I have dupes of both of these, and so this blend is making me think I should layer those perfumes and see what I think. But both of them are in the same kind of category perfume-wise. Those deep, kind of muskier fragrances. By the Fireplace does have a hint of kind of a smokiness. Very much, it just adds like a warmth. It's not smoke per se, but there's a teeny bit of smoke that I think adds just a lot of warmth to the perfume. So you definitely pick that up in this blend. It's so good. If you like By the Fireplace, you should definitely pick this one up. Okay, if I can open the bags again. And then last of the sophisticated blends I grabbed was Sophisticated and Beach Marshmallow Cookies. Love her Beach Marshmallow Cookies. So it's similar to the Beach Marshmallow Beach Nights, but it's got some cookie notes to it. And then of course the Sophisticated. Oh, you really get the Beach Marshmallow Cookies in this, which I really like. I like that Sophisticated isn't overpowering the Beach Marshmallow. Very creamy, very sweet version of Sophisticated. This one I could see doing in my open concept as well, because the cookies lends it to be a little bit more bakery, obviously. So this one might be a great summertime bakery kind of open concept melt, and then you're getting a little bit of the perfuminess. Probably not a scent I would melt when company was coming over, but just when I was in the house, you know, I think that would be really pretty. That is it for the sampler full sizes that I picked up. Next, I have 2 more souffles that are repurchases for me. So first up, we have Candy Cane Beach. So this was offered, I believe, for the first time in the October pre-order. I grabbed a clamshell of it and I smelled it and I was like, that is freaking fantastic. And so I was really excited that she was offering this in full size this time. And so I'm glad that I was able to get a souffle. So if I remember right, this is Ashley Overly's blend. This is Candy Cane, Boardwalk, Mallow Clouds, and Beach Marshmallow. You guys. I mean, it has a lot of my favorite scents. I'm a huge Beach Nights fan. I love Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. And I have definitely been in a mint candy cane era the last few months. I mean, obviously right now because it's the holidays and it's winter, but just mint in general, especially for the bedrooms, I'm really enjoying. This is beautiful. What I love about this is that it's just a hint of mint. And it is candy cane. It is very sweet, very vanilla heavy. I'm sure the Boardwalk Mallow Clouds and the Beach Marshmallow help it be very vanilla heavy, but this is not a sharp mint. This is not nose clearing. This is a very sweet, very light, candied mint. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I do get the Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. So you're getting a little bit of that perfuminess from the Boardwalk Mallow and just an added sweetness from the Beach Marshmallow. This is an amazing blend. Not only did the notes just pair so nicely together, but the way that Beth created this scent is beautiful. Really enjoy it and glad that I have a clamshell of it as well as the souffle. And this, I know it's called Candy Cane Beach, but this does not scream Christmas to me. I think I could warm a scent like this anytime in the spring or summer because the candy cane is just kind of giving it that freshness and it's not overly mint. Then I picked up a souffle in Cookie Cat. I was tempted to buy like 10 souffles of this scent, but I was like, Alexis, chill out. Beth is so good about bringing scents back, and she's been doing customs fairly regularly. So like, don't go crazy. But I recently have fallen in love with this scent. And so I was so happy that this one was back. I go through phases with Lavender and Speckles where I'm obsessed with certain blends. This is my current obsession. Not that any of the other obsessions have distinguished, because they haven't. I'm just adding to the obsession, you know. This is Palo Frosted Sugar Cookies, Marshmallow Donut Shop, which is Palo Santo Vanilla Buttercream, Sugar Cookie Royale, Fireside Marshmallow, and Cinnamon Sugar Donuts. Okay, this is a scent that Summer had so kindly gifted me a sample of. And I remember smelling it on cold and being like, yeah, that smells good. And then I put it away in my collection. Well, in the last month or two, I pulled it out and there was 2 parasol shape pieces. I put it in this room here and I was like, what the heck is in my warmers? It was wafting down the hallway. I kept coming back here to smell it because it smelled so good. So while this smells good on cold, I think it really, really transforms on warm. This was beautiful. You do get the Palo, but you're getting so much of the Marshmallow Donut Shop, the Vanilla Buttercream, the Sugar Cookie Royale. This is the creamiest, most vanilla heavy sweet Palo I've ever smelled. This is so, so beautiful. You do get a little bit of like a fireside note from the Fireside Marshmallows. It's just a touch of it though. Very warm, just a vanilla heavy Palo. Again, I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, but it's one of those scents that I do feel like you have to warm to get the full effect of what it's supposed to smell like. So that one is Cookie Cat, and hopefully I don't regret only picking up the 1 and not the 10 like my heart wanted. Okay, and then the last one for this haul, like I said, I kept it pretty small. I think this was maybe like 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Kept it pretty small, and this was the one new one that I wanted to try. I mean, her list was smaller this time too, because she wanted it to be a quicker turnaround. This one is Beach Marshmallow, Downy Blue, and Palo. You might be like, Alexis, you don't really like laundry too much. Why did you buy that? Okay, we've talked about Beach Marshmallow. You know I like Palo. The Downy Blue is what sold me on this because, and I might be remembering this incorrectly, but I'm thinking I'm not so sure. Teddy B's Ocean. Fell in love with that in the last few months. And that is supposed to be a downy blue type, I think, right? It's the Unstoppable Downy Blue. And I love that scent. That is a beautiful, aquatic, fresh air, slightly laundry-ish scent. And so when I saw Downy Blue and it was mixed with Beach Marshmallow and Palo, I thought, I have to try this. I have to try this. Also, I will say, I am getting more into laundry than I used to be. I don't know what's going on with my nose, but in the last, I don't know, 6 months or so, I have been leaning into laundry. Now, I don't want it to be straight up, sharp, anything too intense, but if it is blended with other notes, like Beth did a custom for me, what is it called? Mountain Laundry, maybe. It's on her master scent list, but it is essentially laundry notes and it's got roasted pine cones in it. I really love that scent. That is beautiful, but it's blended heavily with roasted pine cones. You still pick up the laundry, but you're getting the other notes. So I'm starting to like laundry, you guys. And this one, because of how I feel about Ocean from Teddy B's, and I love her Beach Marshmallow, her Palo is fantastic. I think her Palo is the best on the market. It is my favorite. I thought, let's give this one a try. This is so pretty. I don't want to say it's my favorite because it's the only one that's new, and I've obviously smelled all the rest of them, but I will say that this one just stands out to me because I like it so much, and it is a new blend. To me, not new to a shop per se, but you definitely get the Downy Blue, but I get hints of the Palo, and I'm getting that creamy Beach Marshmallow. I don't know if this really reminds me of Ocean, and I wasn't necessarily expecting it to be, but it is an aquatic kind of, you know, aquatic, oceanic, laundry type fragrance, but you're adding in the Beach Marshmallow and the Palo. This is really, really pretty. And I think this is gonna be really strong. I feel like I'm getting a little more of the Palo on the bottom. I've got wax spilling everywhere. I love how fresh this is. This is perfect in your house for a cleaning day or in the bedroom. It's just, I would love to melt this like after I've been cleaning all day. I just put fresh sheets on my bed. I have something really nice and fresh in the room. Oh, I can picture it now. This is beautiful. 10 out of 10. If you like laundry blends at all, I highly recommend trying this, or if it's one that you just want to see if you like laundry, don't get this one per se, but try laundry that's blended with other things, because that's how I'm entering the laundry world, and I've never been a laundry person, so we'll see. We'll see where that takes me. But that is it. Those are all of the scents that I grabbed from the Lavender and Speckles November, I think 23rd, maybe pre-order, her little mini pre-order at the end of November. Very excited to melt all of these and excited for what is to come in 2025. Did you guys pick up anything from this pre-order? I would love to know. Let me know what your favorites are in the comments down below. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.